Hey, welcome to Coding After 30. It's been a minute. I've been doing a lot of live streams, but not enough videos. And a lot of you are like, Paul, you got to do more of these talking head videos. And so I'm like, okay, let me do some more talking head videos. So today we're going to talk about, is it too late to become a developer in 2023 with all the AI stuff going on? And yes, it is. It's late. You missed the boat. You should just give up, quit. You're done. There's really nothing left for you. And if I told you that was true, I would be lying because there's still jobs out there. Do not give up. There's still plenty of opportunity. Now, the question should be, are there jobs versus like, is it easy? And no, the answer to that question, no, it's not easy. It will take you work because you have to develop the skill that meets the requirement for the hiring positions that you will be applying. To put things in perspective, I started learning to code at the age of 35, 36, and I didn't get my first dev job until 39. I'm not saying that it's going to take you as long as it took me to get hired because I made plenty of mistakes. But if you don't have a plan, if you don't have time commitment, a schedule of daily practice, daily studying, you don't have a roadmap that you want to follow. If you were like me trying to do all these random things, not really having any plan in your mind of what to do, you're going to meander your way all the way around the target, but never really hitting the target. So what I would say to you, if you're looking to start learning to code in 2023, number one, make a commitment that you're going to study daily, every day. I know everybody's schedules are different, but let me tell you, it needs to be a habit. So every day you should do something. So whenever I want something to be a habit, I would do it every day. For instance, I don't watch Netflix every day because that's a bad habit. I don't want that to be a habit. So I save it for the weekends. And which is interesting because a lot of people, they're flip-flop. They will do everything else Monday through Friday, but they will save their coding for the weekends. And they'll make excuses like, this is the only time I have free. I have kids. Yes, I've heard the excuses. And let me tell you, they're all legitimate. I'm not going on the plane and say, hey, if you're family of four, your wife works, you work, you have like a bunch of kids, it's going to be very difficult. But you need to wake up earlier, go to bed later, and study every day and on the weekends, right? And you have to figure out what that schedule is for you. But for me, something that allowed me to make progress is doing daily practice every day. Next thing I'm going to tell you is you need to know what you're going for. You could watch my YouTube video and 1,000 others, and you might get an idea of like, there's so many things you could do. And it's true, you could do a lot of things. But in reality, you should allow your local, place where you live dictate what you should study. For instance, if there's lots of React development jobs in your area, picking something as React is a no-brainer. If there is no React jobs in your area, you might want to consider moving to an area where there are React jobs, or if PHP rules your local area, there's some countries where PHP is like, it's the thing, then that's what you should study. Now, with that being said, I happen to live in a place which did not have that many tech jobs. So I moved to Austin, Texas for more opportunity. I know now post the pandemic, there's a lot of remote work, so it's a little bit easier to get a job. But I decided to move to a place which had more opportunity specifically for front-end React developers. And that's why I eventually chose focusing on React. If you're looking to break into the industry, starting with front-end is a pretty good way to go, because learning to code and becoming good enough at it to be productive is not as easy as people make it out to be. I'm not saying you can't go full stack and get a job. I'm just saying that it's going to be very difficult. And unless you have a plan, and I know a lot of people talk badly about the boot camps, and fair enough, there's a lot of bad boot camps, but there's also a lot of good boot camps. And the reason why some of the boot camps work, where someone after 6 months or a year or 12 months, whatever boot camp you take, could get a job, is because they're very specific to a particular entry-level position like ASP.NET. Coder Foundry does a really good job prepping students to be able to get that entry level job as a full stack developer. But it's a very specific path because you can't learn whatever you want in 6 months. And so good boot camps, they identify what is that requirement and they teach it to you. And it still doesn't guarantee that you're going to get hired. Like there's plenty of people I talk to, they went to good boot camps or bad boot camps. Some of them got hired, some of them didn't. But the people that got hired, no surprise, the people that did the work went out of their way to do extra work. They always studying, they're always pushing themselves forward. And so the question back, are there going to be no jobs because of AI? No, there are going to be jobs, but they are going to be harder to get, not because they were harder to get in the past, but programming is hard. So the people that do get hired are the people that put in the effort to learn. And like in my case, it almost took me 4 years, like almost 4 years, 3 years and 8 months to get hired. I got my first job at the age of 39 years old. I started learning around 35, 36 to code. And you might get there faster, but it takes time. And so my only advice is going to be, if this is something you want to do and you're serious about it, because it will change your life, the benefits are amazing. And there's no other industry that pays the same as the tech industry. So you're not making a mistake. Just don't make the mistake assuming that it's going to be easy, and be willing to put in the work to get hired. And you don't have to listen to me. I am some random dude on the internet, but from the time that I've been a developer, I've seen other people that I saw start from the beginning, put in the time, put in the work, and they got hired. And so let this not be discouraging for you, but be a motivation from the standpoint like, hey, this is awesome. There's still going to be tech jobs for me. AI is not going to rule the world. And we could talk in a different video why AI is actually going to make it easier and faster way for you to learn. Okay, if you're curious, you could check out this ChatGPT 3 video I did of how I use ChatGPT 3 as a study aid to help me learn programming faster. But otherwise, just don't listen to the naysayers. If you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to do daily practice, daily coding, daily studying, you're going to be okay. Don't think about if it takes 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, or even 3.5 years that it took me. Just do the work and you will get there. I hope this video was helpful. You're probably telling me like, Paul, like, what are you talking about? This is BS. Whatever, I don't care. The thing that I'm telling you is that the sooner you get it out of your mind that coding is easy and you embrace the suck, you embrace the hard work that it will take, the better off you'll be starting on the right path. Because instead of meandering and trying to find a quick fix, you're going to be doing what you need to do to get the job that you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was a random video I just decided to record today. Is it my best video? Probably not. Is it my worst? Don't answer that. But if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, you could smash the like button, subscribe, do whatever the YouTube thing does. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you guys, girls, and everybody later.